So today I went and visited a church that I was invited to. The sister wasn't there, so I left a little early, and I had headed back to the apartment. And sometimes, we find ourselves being in places that we're supposed to really be at. So I, instead of going back to the apartment, I had to pick up something in one of the lockers for something that I had ordered. And I decided to go and treat myself to breakfast this morning at IHOP. So I ordered for pickup at for curbside, and because it's packed during this time of morning. And I drove back over because I stay in an area where everything is very close to me. So I drove back over to the IHOP. I called in to let them know that I was outside. And while waiting for my order, a gentleman walked up and asked that I have a quarter or something so that he could get something to eat or something like that, just something to help him get something to eat, or if I could buy him food. Unfortunately, I had given my cash that I had at offering at church this morning before I left. And when I got to thinking, I had a couple of scratch-off tickets. It was like $17. I will have one. So I gave him that and all the change I had available. And he asked me, and I asked him, could I pray with him? So after praying with him, he started telling me his story. And I had to smile because I realized why I was here. So I gave him my own testimony. Those that know me know my background, know what me and my children have been through. And the gentleman, between that time, my food came out, and I gave him the food. So we talked a little bit, and he told me his background. And it touched home. We forget as human beings that others are walking through similar stories, or some have walked through similar stories, and we just bypassed. This parking lot was so full, and he wasn't asking for a lot of money. He wasn't even really asking for money. He just wanted something to eat. People were actually just walking past him like he didn't exist. It hurt me a lot because I thought about the times that me and my boys had struggled, and I didn't know how or what we were going to survive. We forget that those walking around homeless are human beings. They had lives. They didn't just decide to live on the street. Something happened to put them on the street. Something that they were running from. They have their own demons that they have to deal with. And we forget that. We forget that as human beings ourselves, that we are sometimes one paycheck away from being just like them. And I know some of you sitting out there right now say, oh, that will never be me. I got family that back me. You know what? You have no idea what your family may decide to do if you get in a hard place. You have no idea. You have no idea what they're going through themselves, and if they are able to even help you if you get in a hard place. So today I want you to do one thing, if nothing else. Remember that those people that you pass by that are sitting on the curb asking for food or asking for money, you don't have to actually give them money, but you can give them food. You can ask them or give them a night in a hotel, just an idea of what it is to feel like to be human again. I don't say give them money. I say go pay for the hotel. Get them a way to get there. Don't get so high on your horse that you forget that you could be, just by the grace of God, that could be you. Have a blessed last Sunday of October. Bring in the new month with this month of Thanksgiving and the month of Christmas coming in. Remember what those 2 months really are about. And you all have a blessed day.